What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Jobbers and Goons, and I've been having a lot of fun with the introspective, self-reflection style videos lately. Really started with my biggest lie in power scaling, carried over to things like me leaving power scaling entirely and then assessing Superman. And I thought, why don't I do the same thing for Goku? Perhaps one of the most controversial characters to have ever touched my channel because it led to such oftentimes backlash. And I want to give an honest take on Goku. I want to give my true thoughts on Goku and in a lot of ways defend him where he needs to be defended. But before we get into this, smash the like button. Let's try to get 300 plus likes. That would be absolutely amazing. If you love Goon Rants and when I really talk to you guys, definitely let me know. I also have my Discord where we do games, prizes, D&Ds, giveaways, and more. We also have a book club where we're reading Armor Hunters from Valiant Comics, and you can actually join up and decide what we read next if you win the lottery that we do to pick the next book. But getting back to this, Goku, I've had a lot of issues surrounding the character, right? Whether it was his fans being incredibly weird, hateful, just ignorant when they pull up on you, all those things, right? I've definitely dealt with that throughout the years, make no mistake about it. However, where we need, and this kind of ties into a very popular phrase, which is sometimes you need to separate the artist from the art, right? Like, even if an artist is a bad person in real life and what they do, sometimes they make good art. And we can recognize that while also recognizing they're a piece of shit, right? We just kind of differentiate and separate the two. We kind of got to do that for characters too. We got to separate the character from the character's fan base. I think throughout the years, and most importantly during the times when videos like myself started becoming prominent, when YouTube videos became prominent, when takes just hit the social media platforms and became widespread, Goku was never really hated. Like, Goku is a character for a lot of us we grew up with. The first anime I ever really saw was Dragon Ball Z. And I remember being a little kid sitting in a small room with a bunch of other people from the neighborhood. They'd plug in a VHS or whatever, the OGs would, and we'd watch that shit. And I remember there's even a crazy take that I believe for the longest time where a fucking druggie told me when I was a kid that Gohan gets stronger when he takes his glasses off. Big if true, obviously that's not a real thing. But you know, some of this shit, this is way before social media, all that explanation videos. So I went for it with the longest time. But just to bring that up, what I'm getting at is Goku as a character oftentimes gets shit on and torn down because of people's perception of his fans. It actually has really nothing to do with Goku himself. And let me interrupt this real quick, by the way, to let you guys know, I just dropped part 1 to the Sinestro War movie. Flawless video, flawless story. I need y'all, after this video, to go check it out. In fact, if you go from this video to that one, comment in the comment section so I can hit you back and shout you out. But getting back on topic, that was a shameless plug right there. That was a beautiful plug. We oftentimes demonize characters because we don't appreciate and we don't enjoy our interactions with that character's fandom. That's not the character's fault. First of all, the character's not fucking real, okay? So it's not like they can just... It's not like Goku's out here telling his fans, hey, they said I lose to Superman, I need you to slide. I need you to dox. I need you to hate. You know, that's not a thing. Like, Goku has no control. I can't believe I have to say this, but you almost have to so people recognize the problem. Goku, and even his writer, don't really have control over the fandom and how they act and operate. Even if you think Goku gets slammed by someone like Superman, right? That doesn't make Goku a shitty character. That doesn't make Goku a terrible character. Are you allowed to believe they would lose certain fights? Absolutely. Go for it. You know, barbershop talk has existed for years. But to use that to discredit a character, or use that to say a character is not good or a character sucks, it's weird. I'm gonna be honest. And like, for me to say these type of things for Superman, but not say it for Goku, seems a little hypocritical on my end, you know? I actually don't hate Goku. I've read Dragon Ball Z, been through Super. I think pretty much all of us were subjected to Super, especially during the Tournament of Power. That became everybody's problem. It was everywhere. I don't hate Goku. Do I think he's kind of an idiot? Sure. Is he a shitty father? Low key, but guess what? So is Batman. I'm a huge Batman fan. You know, like I gotta be honest on that front. I don't even think he's a shitty character compared to other anime characters. I don't have a problem with Goku. The issues that arise with Goku's character oftentimes are something that plagues the entirety of the series, which could be writing errors, writing discrepancies that I don't disagree with. However, this doesn't make Goku a bad character. I think he's fine. I like him more than some of the more popular characters. I like Goku more than Ichigo. I like Goku more than Naruto. You know, there's characters he's legitimately better than, but we get so caught up in this back and forth war between fan bases to where we allow, and I've been a victim of this, we allow people and fan bases to dictate how we treat a character. You see it especially now with something like JJK, where people will just say, oh, he can't beat Ichigo, he can't beat Naruto, oh, he can't beat Goku, he sucks, he's fodder. Like, all right, you fucking nerd. We're talking about liking a character. We're talking about enjoying a series. So suck a dick. Like, who cares if they can't win every fictional fight ever? That doesn't mean a character is bad or ass. There's a lot of characters that are fantastic that aren't winning a fight against pretty much anyone in fiction, you know? Like, to use that as a measuring stick for a character's greatness is absurd to me. And it ties into the fandom and the fan bases, because ultimately these discussions pop up because of the fan bases. Like these who beats who wins this, who wins that. They are often discussed and pretty much almost always discussed by fans and always brought up by the fans. So directly addressing the fans is absolutely necessary. A lot of these takes saying Goku sucks, he's not a great character, it's almost always built off and predicated upon his fan base. Again, this is not a real fucking character. It can't decide who roots for it, okay? Superman can't decide who his fans are. Saitama can't decide who his fans are. Goku can't decide who his fans are, okay? These are just the fucking people that tune in. And if you have a bad experience with them, that shouldn't make you say this character sucks, or this character's not good, or this character is fodder. It's just a lazy way to look at it. And honestly, I've done that before. I've looked at a character and say, you know what, fuck that character sucks, because I hate interacting with the fans. You understand why people say that. You understand the frustration of dealing with a character's fan base, but at the same time, we can't hold them to the standard of the fans, because ultimately a character can't decide who roots for them or who represents them. So ultimately, I think a lot of hate that Goku gets isn't fair to the actual character itself. It's more so predicated upon how people feel about the fan base, which just isn't fair to Goku. And then the other problems usually arise from overall writers' issues, not just Goku as a character. So in the end, this is kind of my take on addressing how people interpret and either love or hate Goku. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Let's get this conversation going. Do you think a lot of his hate is unwarranted or unfair to him? Let me know in the comments down below. If you hate him for completely other reasons, you can let me know as well. It's always fun to start conversations like that. But regardless, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure to join Goon Nation. We're on the road to 30K. We're about to hit 26K. Thank you to all that show love and support. This has been your boy, Jobbers and Goons, aka Dr. Goons, and I will see y'all later. Peace.